Happy morning, dear kids. How are you? Are you all fine? Yes, I think you are ready to listen to today's class, right? Okay, so have you listened to our previous class? Have you completed all the works which I gave you? Yes, you have completed. Okay, so today already we have completed 2 units and now we are going on to a new unit, that is a third unit, that is Salikana and the river goddess. Salikana and the river goddess. It's a very interesting story and I hope you will all enjoy it. Okay, so after hearing to the story, what you have to do is you have to read the book, only then you can enjoy it to the full. Okay, yes, shall we start? Okay, so Salikana and the river goddess. So it's a story from Botswana retold by Sai Whitaker. So Sai Whitaker is a person and he has just retold a story that is from Botswana. So Botswana is in Africa, okay? So that area, and there is a mythical story and they used to say, many will say this as a real story which happened really, and others will say no, this is just a fairy tale. Okay, so the Sai Whitaker has just retold the story which he had from Botswana, that is in Africa. Okay, yes, now we are going into the story, and actually they have just described the place. Okay, so they have just said the old African sun has just peeped over the trees and sprinkled a dusty morning light on the veld, on the river, and on the impalas standing as still as stone statues. So here they have just described the morning scenery. Old African sun, you all know, right? Okay, so morning the sun will rise, right? So they have just described it as old African sun because it is from long ago, from olden time itself, the same sun. So they have to old, and Africa, why? Because in Botswana is in Africa, so they are just telling it as old African sun. So in the morning, right, it has just sprinkled the morning light on the veld. So veld means uncultivated grassland. Okay, so uncultivated land, and on the river. So everywhere the sunlight will will glow, right? So it is the sunlight is glowing on all areas and even on the impalas. So impala means, here the picture is given, right, like deer. Oh yes, so like deer it is there, no? So impalas. So impalas means an African antelope. Okay, it's mostly in Africa, and it is an African antelope. Okay, so this actually they have just described because it is Africa. So antelopes, these impalas, they are more in number in Africa. Okay, so they have just told that. So just they are describing the scenery, how the Botswana look. Okay, so the morning light falls, and actually now they are just going to describe one river. Okay, it's a thin and hungry river compared to what it was a year ago. Now the river is very thin and hungry. Why they are saying it is very thin and hungry? Before, in olden days, the river will be very large, it will be very, they are just they have given human quality. So thin, we used to say for humans, right? They are looking so thin, so hungry. And here in the next line you can see, a year ago it was very fat, healthy and noisy river. They are given the qualities of a human. Okay, so here which is symbolizing that now the river is very thin because only few amount of water is going. It's a hungry river, they are saying. But before it was very fat, that means more water flow in that area, and there are so many pools and large lazy fishes, many fishes are there. It was such a big, but now but I think now there was no rain, I think so now the river is looking so thin. Okay, so when the river is very fat, when the river is overflowing, at that time there are so many frogs. Usually the frogs will make noise in the night time, right? So very big bull size frogs, it will come out and it will make a loud roar. Okay, it will make so sound, and the village peoples, they cannot sleep because the frog is making such noise. Okay, so what will it will do means, the Botswana. Okay, actually the place name is Botswana, and now here it is given as Botswana. The meaning we can see here. When coming following lines, we can see the meaning. So Botswana, what they used to do is they used to, because nighttime they will just wake up and sound will be disturbed, so they will just go out and they will take the mat and they will just sleep under mopane trees. Mopane, one tree, okay, one different type of tree, and it is in Africa, and they used to sleep under that tree. Okay, one Botswana, what happened is once, just a story, okay, what he did is he just went onto the river and he shouted, why frogs, why are you making noise? I couldn't sleep, okay. Such was the sound of the frogs in that time, okay, because the river was overflowing, okay, that time. So here they have given the explanation that Botswana, the place name is Botswana, and the people of that place is called Botswana. Okay, and Botswana means only one person. It means one person. So if you are commonly referring to people, then it is Botswana. If you are referring to one people from Botswana, then it is Motswana. And it is Setswana. The language of Botswana people is Setswana. Okay, that you have to know. It's a very good information. Okay, and then okay, but now what happened? There is no gone by the days, and the waterfalls and bullfrogs, now they are not there. No waterfall is there, no frogs are there. It's because everyone think that the old river goddess is very angry to the Botswana peoples, and that's why the river is nowadays not at all flowing. It is very thin. Okay, so they think that what can we do to make our river goddess happy, because nowadays the waters is getting less, so that is not sufficient for them. So they are thinking, what can we do to please our river goddess? They are just thinking and they are very discussing. So now coming to again the next part, what is it is there are so many beautiful young girls in that village, that Botswana. Okay, among them one special girl who looks so beautiful and very kind hearted, and she is very graceful, is the name of the girl is Selikana. Okay, so Selikana is a girl, she is very beautiful than all other girls in the village, and she is very lovely as mopane flower. So mopane flower is a very beautiful flower in Africa. They are just describing that she is very lovely as that flower and so graceful as impala. So already I have told, right, impala and antelope that is growing in Africa. Okay, so actually the impala is very graceful, like impala, this girl is also very graceful. Okay, they are compared with her. Okay, so she is very kind to others, and what she used to do is she used to fetch waters for all the old persons. Okay, they will be actually the river is very thin, right? So they have to walk so many steep areas, steep areas, actually that area is very full of stones and everything, and they have to go down. Okay, it will be very hard for the old peoples to go down and to take water from the river. So what does Selikana will do is she used to go and take water and give to the old persons. Okay, so that persons, the old village people, what they will do is they in exchange of their kindness, so if someone is doing help to us, then we will give something to them, no? Likewise, the old person, as she is helping them to take water, what they used to do is they used to give a very little jewelry, like they used to give her bead jewelry. Okay, bead means, you know, right, bead, yes, so bead jewelry, they used to give her the bead jewelry, and the old woman, they wore only small jewelry, and they'll actually, as she is helping, they used to give more beaded jewelry to that Selikana. Okay, so they loved Selikana very more, and they are always thankful because she is helping to fetch water. Okay, but she is not she is not doing when they are asking. Okay, but when she is seeing, she will just go and she will help them willingly. Okay, with her wholeheartedly she will do. Okay, and actually this Botswana peoples, they are very famous in bead crafts. Okay, they used to make this bracelets, amulets means what means, actually mostly here we don't know, but it is like a dollar. Okay, chain dollar will be there likewise. So they believe that this, if you are wearing this dollar, then it will help other people and it will protect them from problems. Okay, so now two peoples will have some beliefs, right? If I wear this chain, then nothing will happen. they used to go to temples and churches and they'll do some pujas and they'll wear some things, no, like that. Okay, so this Botswana people, they are good at making bracelets, amulets, armbands, waistbands, necklaces, earrings, etc. Okay, so there are so many colors they used to make. And actually that's the main crafts in Botswana. And actually after they are making this, right, so when and all this Selikana is helping them, then definitely they'll give her a bead, okay, beaded jewelry. Okay, so actually they used to say Kate Metsi, which means thank you. Okay, so actually she is helping them, so they used to say Kate Simiti. According to Kate Simiti means thank you, according to Setswana language. Okay, Setswana. Okay, so that language, Kate Simiti means thank you. So they used to get the water and will say Kate Simiti to this girl, and they will give a piece of jewelry. Okay, and she will say sweet sea. Sweet sea means please, I don't want it. I like helping you only because that I am helping you. Okay, but the old women, they won't allow her, they will give to her. No, you have to get it. Okay, you are helping me, so as a token of love we are giving to you, so you get it. Okay, so she now actually, as she is helping, and everyone are giving her jewelry, and she wore many jewelry, and all the others girls from the village got very jealous. Okay, they don't like Selikana because always she is helping others and she is getting so many jewelry. So what they did is they had a plan. We have to do something and we have to make Selikana to lose all the beads jewelry. Okay, so now they became actually one day when she's coming to take water, she sees that the girls are waiting near the river and they are not at all wearing any jewelry. And she's thinking, why? What happens? No, actually every time girls will be wearing beaded jewelry, and now today all girls are standing without jewelry. So the Selikana is very shocked, but she thinks anyway they are going to do something, I think so. And when she asked why, what happened, all the girls said, actually this is a river sacrifice day. So what we have to do is we have to sacrifice all our jewelry to our river. So what will happen? River goddess will come out suddenly and receive our jewelry. Okay, so they are saying that we have did this, that's why we are not at all wearing jewels. So you go to the river and give all your jewelry. Okay, now she is very much shocked because all the jewelry she wore is given by the old peoples as a gift of love, right? Because she is helping them. Okay, so anyway, as it is like that, but she is thinking anyway, if it is like that, then the Botswana during the evening time they will inform, but they have not at all informed to her like that. But anyway they are doing. Anyway she went because it's a good welfare of the place, right? So she went and she prayed to the river goddess, and she left all the all the beads into the river. But now God came and no one took the beaded jewelry. Okay, so suddenly she saw, and all the girls who were standing there, they were just smiling, they were giggling. Okay, so they were giggling and they were taking all the jewels which they hide under the grasses. Okay, so actually what they did is they removed all their jewelry and hide it somewhere and made her to believe that it is a river sacrifice day, so we have to sacrifice because of the jealous. So now she had always left all her jewelry outside, and that girls who were having the jewelry, they wore it and they laughed and they went. Okay, so this happened, and now she was very sad because she has lost all the jewelry which all the old woman gave her. Okay, and this after a week, one day actually Selikana went and take the water, okay, in one pot, and suddenly she heard a sound, and she thought, no, only I am imagining, nothing has heard, because she is very sad. No, she thought like that. And suddenly again it called, and she was what it called is kind-hearted girl, follow me. Okay, the voice came from the water, kind-hearted girl, follow me. And Selikana is very confused where I should go, but her leg is just moving without she is knowing. She is just moving and she is going and showing, and there was a swirl of water. So swirl means move around quickly in circles. So if you put a stone in the water, you can see the round circles, right? Likewise, one swirl is there, and she went and she's just she was pulled into inside the water into a cave. Okay, so the cave was filled with beadwork. Okay, so fully filled with beadwork. Okay, so on the cave roof there are so many stars, and she is very much shocked. Under the water we can see stars and the sky, but here under the water there are so many stars. How is it possible? And there are so many swarm of fireflies. Firefly means, you know, right? Some flies will be there. They will in the night time you can see like a light will come, right? So that you know, right? Okay, so she is very much shocked, and one river goddess came and spoke to her, kind-hearted girl, this is all yours. You can take whatever you want. Okay, so there are so many necklaces, anklets, bracelet, everything are there. So the goddess is saying, you can take. She is very much surprised, and she ran here and there and took whatever she want. Okay, so she is just taking everything. Okay. So she wears so many jewels, and she is taking her beads and everything. Suddenly she thought, so this is not good, I think so. I want to take only the jewels of mine, and I should not take other jewels. Okay, she said, and she left everything, every other jewelry, and took only her. Okay, and only her beads, and she was left outside. Okay, so someone helped her to come outside. That is, some mysterious thing happened, and she came outside. Okay, so this is a very strangest thing that happened in the village. And actually after a week, after this happened, and after a week, what happened is the river swelled. Now actually till the river is very thin, right? Now the river swelled and it flooded. Okay, fully full of water, and it swelled into twice its size. And okay, and even though there is no rain, it has become a very flooded area. Okay, and all the villagers, they went and took water, but actually the river goddess punished the girls who laughed at Salikana. Okay, because how she punished is, when the girls went and filled their pots, what will happen is the river water will rush on some other direction, and it will leave sand and mud. Okay, so when they are taking water won't come, fully sand and mud will come, because the river god has punished them. So this happened for nearly 2 years, and after that the river goddess forgave them, and only then they got water. Okay, so this is how the story that Sai Vitakar heard from Motswana people. Okay, and he has just told. Okay, so we should not make fun of others. Okay, we should be very kind hearted, and we should help to others. Okay, yes, I think you have understood today's class, and it's very interesting, right? So to make it more interesting, read your book. Okay, thank you students, thank you, bye bye, we shall meet on our next class.